and right now we have the FC Goa pre-match press conference, and with us we have head coach Marquez and defender Gupta. So we'll start the press conference with questions for Jay and move on to question for coach. So let me throw the floor open to questions.
Jay, you started originally as a centre back, and that's your original position, but you've been playing left back this season at FC Goa. Are you comfortable playing at left back, or sometimes you played in your natural position? How do you look at your role in the team so far?
From the beginning itself, I came in as a centre back for Manolo, and I had a few talks with him, and obviously according to what the coach wants and the team needs, according to the players that are already put up for the positions, he asked me if I would be open to a left back position, and I said obviously I would want to discover that. I don't know, I don't want to say anything myself, but I think till now for me it's been going well. Hopefully it keeps going well, and honestly at the end of the day it's all about how much I can provide for the team, how I can add to the tallies. So yeah.
You scored 2 goals so far, both from long ranges, both against Odisha. Do you practice for this kind of shots? Is this your kind of specialty? How do you get into a position where you can score goals like that?
Honestly, it comes from being concentrated all the time. One of the things that we are hardwired to do in training is be concentrated in every single moment. That keeps us on top of the opponent at every single minute. So every single opportunity that I have to go on the final third of the opponent's half, I take it because the coach trusts me with it, and I try to make my best out of it, apart from doing my job as a defender.
Does moving to the next phase or rather playing for the national team play on your mind sometimes? Did you think about it?
I've already said even before that the biggest dream for me would be playing for my country, and if that time comes I will take it with both hands. Till then I will just keep working just like I would even if I got that call up. So one of the big reasons that I came back to India from Europe was because I wanted to contribute something to my nation, and I think to every youngster that wants anything in this country, playing football would be to get onto that World Cup stage. So yeah, keeping working for that.
Actually, you scored the 2 goals recently. It is first at home leg and the last match. So, what was in your mind that the last match you have done the 1 goal in the last match? What was in your mind?
Honestly, what was on my mind was the plan that the coach gave us. Basically, to stick to the basics. I'm still learning a lot of things, and I still have a lot of things to learn. So I think these moments come as gifts to you, and honestly, from all the hard work that keeps happening on the training pitch, these are little moments that you can cherish. I think apart from that, I would always be thinking about the team goal, the mission ISL. So yeah.
जय लास्ट मैच में जो आपने गोल किया वो क्रूशियल मोमेंट पे गया और गोल किया, और उसके बाद मैच विथड्रॉ हुआ, बट टीम रिमेन्स अनबीटन. तो ये नेक्स्ट मैच के लिए आपकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी बढ़ गई, ऐसा नहीं लगता है आपको?
To answer in Hindi or English? So no, not really. It's not about responsibility, honestly. So if you think about my goal as well, the goal came up from a cross from Brandon. So if you think about it, it's obviously a team goal. None of it comes from just me doing something individually. So honestly, I want to talk more about our squad depth and how everybody works together collectively and in synergy to be able to get to the position where any of us can reach a point where we can score a goal. So yeah.
Jay, so we played Mohun Bagan twice so far this season. Once in the Durand Cup and then once in the ISL. So, and tomorrow you will be tasked with the responsibility of silencing a strong attacking lineup of Mohun Bagan that includes players like Petratos and Manveer Singh, etc. So, how do you based on how you faced them twice so far? How do you look up to this challenge?
Yeah, from the beginning itself, we thought we were always like the coach used to tell us, we need no motivation for this game. It's a big game for any young player to play or any of the players to play. I think we have a lot of experienced players who have actually already even played for Mohun Bagan. Uh, we always take this fixture as one that we need to take up as a challenge even more than football. We need to have some character to get into the field and be able to do something. But I think playing them twice already, we have our plans intact, and we know what we have to do and we know what we have to avoid. Uh, Obviously, playing them twice and winning one of those games has been a big advantage for us to know what works and what doesn't. So we're going to be doing that and sticking to what the coach wants, and hopefully grind it out till the 90-95 minutes and get the win.
Alright. Any more questions for Jay? Okay. We'll now take questions for our coach.
Coach, in the last match, you partnered today with Carl as the two centre backs. Is that going to be your template moving forward, especially while playing against a stronger team or team with much stronger attacks? Is that how you look at things?
My feeling is that we had two big injuries, Sandesh and Victor, and even that the style is practically the same, the system's very similar. I think that some things in the team will change or are changing. No? Then it's not the same. Nim or Narayan is not the same kind of centre back that Sandesh. It's not the same. The style Borja is not the same style than or Yasir than Victor. Then we need to adapt in our idea how to manage the situation. And in some games, I feel that we will play with two foreign centre backs. That is my first time in India, and in some moments I think that we will play with one Indian and one foreign centre back. The thing is that we need to know that we are already in the second leg and bans, because we have players with 3 yellow cards and let's see. But I think that we will manage both situations.
Coach, how do you approach the match against Mohun Bagan, a team that you beat 4 on away, but a team you beat them when you had a full team. You had Sandesh, you had Victor as well. Now they are coming to India, not in great coming to Goa, not in great form as such. FC Goa has the momentum. So do you see yourself as the favorite to pick up the points more?
They are growing. We know how are the Mohun Bagan players. They have 6-7 players that they can decide one game in one action. Then I remember when we play in the first leg, I think that in that moment they lost before our game. They lost one game, but in the first they won the first 5 consecutive games, and then everyone was thinking this is the great favorite to win the title. I think that they are a very strong team. They have very good players. I don't know which players are injured or not. I don't know, Anwar, Aziz, Hamil. I don't know if they will play or not. In fact, this is not very important for us. I think that we need to be focused in our team, in our game, and we know perfectly that will be a very difficult game. But again, will be a very difficult game for them too.
Coach, before the first step press conference, you said that Mohun Bagan is one of the difficult team to face there. So your opinion is still the same, or have changed the opinion?
No, the same. They are very competitive. Yesterday, even imagine that they don't play with these 3 players that I told you before, this Hamil, Anwar, and you can speak about 7 players in the national team, plus foreigners with that top level, Cummings, Petratos, Sadiku, They have Hector Juste was a player in La Liga for a long time, and Indian players. The goalkeeper, Subhasis, Tapa, Sahal, Manbir, Liston that is ready for tomorrow too, and more players that now it's dangerous when you speak and because you forget some players, but practically all of them are top players in the competition. And let's see. It's true that they are changing the style because the coaches are very different, but they are a big team, and if you don't play a good game against big teams, you have a lot of chances to lose the games.
Last game against Odisha, you expressed the satisfaction the way the team played after the match. So, in which areas you want to improve?
We play good game in terms of two things. No, one is we play with order. Odisha, practically, that is the team who scored more goals, didn't create too many chances. And the second thing is that we manage the situation after we score. We conceded one goal very, very early. No? In the other side, I think that even that the statistics that I know that I don't like too much, but they say that we are the team who with more chances. I feel that the team can play better in attack, and there are some moments that the team disconnect during the game, and we need to be focused completely all the minutes, because finally one detail can decide the games. Because if you see how is the table now, is very equal. Not only the top five, the fighting every day change the sixth position. Every day there is a new team in that position, and except Hyderabad, all teams can arrive perfectly to the sixth position. Then this is good for the competition, because all games are tough games for everyone.
Sir, Mohan Bagan, FC Goa is already top of the table, ahead of.
No, we are second.
No, you are the second, but ahead of the Mohan Bagan. So, do you feel that on the point table get more pressure to unbeaten in home ground?
You can speak. You can have one opinion, I can have another opinion, and both are right. For example, yes, we are unbeaten, but all teams who play against us, they want to beat FC Goa. In the other side, we know that if we beat Mohun Bagan, it would be 8 points plus 1. Then we know that Mohun Bagan, if they want to be champion, they need to win. Draw maybe is not enough for them. Then it's a difficult game that we need to. Okay, this is out of the game. These numbers, we need to be focused in the game, and we know that we have, I don't know how many minutes to try to win the game.
Coach, I have attended all your press conferences, and except for the game before Hyderabad, you have said that FC Goa need to be careful. The opponents are dangerous. They can win. Does that approach come from your experience in coaching all these years?
Yes.
Is that what you tell your team as well?
But not only in India, all my life. When I speak, Jay knows, no? When I speak about the opponent, I tell the players we don't play against Liverpool or against Bayern Munich or these kind of teams now. But you have to expect the best version of the opponent. If during the game we play very good or they are not in the best, they don't have his best game, better for us. But you have to prepare every game It's not about pessimistic or optimistic. It's about realistic. No, if we play a good game, we know it's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence that we are 12 games unbeaten. But we need to know that one day we will lose. And then, because it's part of football, I don't know one team in my life who never lost one game. Then we need to keep going, and we know now we play Mohun Bagan, but I think that I told you, no, is when in December we face these kind of teams, and now again, no, February, and okay, maybe the most difficult game maybe will be Northeast. Was in December was Northeast for us. Then it's about be focused in every game, speak about the opponent, but more or less it's clear that we have one style to play. No?
Do you talk about the title with the players, or is it too early?
Sorry?
Do you talk about winning the ISL with the players?
No, I don't like this. I don't like is for example, my experience in Hyderabad was like this. No, we are the last 2 seasons we finished runners up in the regular season, and I say okay, for sure that if there is a high concentration, we will finish in the fighting for everything. And here is the same. I think that now, I told the other day in the press conference that the top 5, if you ask them, they have every coach, they have to ask, if they have to say, they have to reply that the main target now is the Shield, because the 6th team is the team who is 6th in the table is very far, no? Then even that Kerala yesterday they lost, all the top 5 still we can be champions. Then now, yes, we can say that our target is to win the Shield, but we know that is the same target for Mumbai, for Odisha, for Mohun Bagan, and for Kerala Blasters.
Coach, with Jay, are you sometimes, because he's naturally a centre back, are you sometimes tempted to play him at centre back, or are you okay with him playing at left back?
No, I in some moments, even in the transfer market now, we were thinking, okay, maybe we cannot sign finally one centre back because it was not easy to sign a centre back. Maybe Jay can play, even when I spoke with him about this, Jay can play centre back and then we can sign a left back. But it was very difficult because Sandesh's injury was very late, was end of January, no? And then he knows sometimes I'm very hard with him because everyone is speaking about if he has to go to the national team, blah, blah. And I think that still he has a lot of potential, is correct? Yes, he has a lot of good qualities, he has, but I think that still can improve in some areas. And then, my opinion, he will be one very good player. I am not convinced, but he will play in the national team. But step by step, there is still time. As he said, his first season is not easy in ISL. It's true that he played 5-6 years in Europe, but it's not the same. It's even very, very good players, top players, foreign players who arrive here and they don't play in the best level, no, in their best level. Then we have to wait for some time, but the good thing is his attitude. No? He's always very focused in improve, and I think that is similar case that I spoke the other day with Ayush. The different thing is that Jay is practically playing all the minutes and Ayush is starting to play now. No? But he's another young player with a lot of future.
Apart from Borka, anybody who will miss the game tomorrow?
Yes, Leander. Leander for sure. That's all. Leander that is close, but maybe one more week, 2 more weeks, and Borja is suspended. Yes.
Any more questions? I guess that's it. Thank you all for attending.